Well, Matt, I think it's fair to say we haven't had many games like that this season where you've come off the pitch thinking we've probably been well beaten. Tonight was one of them, but I think extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, it was, I think it was always going to be a difficult night for us with a couple of COVID cases and the injuries we've got and the light numbers and when you play a 46 game league campaign, you're going to have good spells with knocks, injuries, illnesses, and you're certainly going to have little dips. And suddenly, within the space of 7 days, it's probably hit us a little bit. And to come off a busy schedule and a busy run that we've been on, and then to come here on a Tuesday night with probably the most depleted squad that we've had all season, we always knew it was going to be tough. But to go a goal down after 3 minutes was certainly making an uphill battle, literally, with us kicking up the hill in the first half and into the wind. So it was very important we just tried to weather the storm. They had chances, of course they did. Missed penalty, of course. But we had our moments in the first half as well. So I was reasonably pleased to get in at half time, just a goal down, knowing that we would try and build on that second half. And I never mind about officials, Tony, and different things.
I did see you had a word with them tonight, which I said was very out of character.
I'm just not happy with. I'm not going to say with the first bit I'm not happy with, but then once we start the second half, our kick-off, David's running the edge of the box, he admits that there's contact, he comes and says to me that there's contact, and he doesn't give a free kick on the edge of the box. Who knows why? And we, from 3 seconds later, from us having a free kick on the edge of the box, we get caught and we're 2-0 down.
Yeah, very frustrating because when a goal goes in that quickly, it sort of undermines everything you said at half time, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and just trying to stay in the game and then wait for your chances. But it was. But you know, the players are putting out there. Ali was even a risk to play Saturday, let alone 2 games in 4 days. I didn't want to force to do that. Kenny's come back from his injury, had to play 2 in 4 days, hardly trained, neither of them. Kobe Rowe, I feel so sorry for him because I've asked him to do me a favour. He's done 3 or 4 training sessions in 3 months and not played obviously a minute's football, and I'm asking him to come here and play us on a big pitch and a heavy pitch and get through it for us. Harry Buteman coming on ahead of schedule as well. There was a lot of players who not only weren't here but were playing here tonight who weren't up to it and fit enough for what we would have liked.
And managed to get the 3 subs on in the end. Ricky Corbara coming on. It's one of those evenings where it looked always as though it was going to be a struggle to get back into the game. Yeah,
you're just hoping for a moment where you might nick one and then ask them a question, see if you can get the equaliser. But it's not to be tonight. It's a frustrating day, frustrating evening all round. But the bottom line is we've lost our first game in 13 games, and I'm really happy with where we're at. Obviously points wise, position wise, and we'll dust ourselves down and get ourselves ready for the trip up to Hartlepool on Friday.
Looking at the Hartlepool trip, probably too early to say, but in terms of the illnesses and injury, are we likely to see anybody back?
It's a bit early, still 4 days away from it. Out the 6 who's out, maybe 3. Maybe 3. We've got Louis John and Milsom are COVID, so they've got a chance. Lafay probably not. Bennett's had an operation today, just put a little pin in his scaphoid. He's broken his wrist, but he's not going to be out for that long, Richie, at all, but that just has to be done. Eastie's got a chance, and John Barton's gone for a scan today. Not too bad, but we'll just wait for the results tomorrow on that one.
Okay, with a wrist injury, it's the sort of thing you can probably play with, providing you can put enough protection on it.
Exactly. So we'll see how he comes out from his operation today, and then see what the next few days hold.
Well, as always in these situations, onward to the next one. Brush this one down, forget about it, and move on to Hartlepool, and we wish you well up there.
Yeah, exactly, Tony. It's a disappointing night for us.
But we haven't had that many, have we?
Exactly. We certainly had that many in the last 13 games. So, yeah, we dust ourselves down, we draw a line under it. We thank all the supporters travelled again down the M4 in the conditions in February, and we thank them for their support. But and we look forward to seeing them up at Hartlepool the weekend.
Brilliant. Well, thanks a lot, Matt. Safe trip back.
Cheers,
see you on Saturday.
Thanks a lot.